Hello queens, angels, and goddesses. Welcome back to my channel. Warning: this contains boy love, and if you don't like it then please get off my channel. Water pistol. Grinning face with cowboy hat. Yaku-san. Yes. I'm bored. Yaku sighed at the other's boredom. Complain. You shouldn't have come here then. But I wanted to be with you. I told you I had to study. Things had been a little complicated since Morisuke finished his third year and was now at university, especially after starting the relationship with his previous first year. Levyaku. He didn't think he would end up going with the person who initially bothered him most. In that gym, he was determined but also irritating, wanting to do only the things he liked and irritated him, especially when he unwittingly pointed out how short he was in comparison to his almost 2 meters. But things have changed a lot during those training sessions and games, eh? He thought. He didn't know exactly when he started to see Lev in another light instead of the usual tall annoying half-Russian cat behaving like a dog, but it happened and they had also begun to understand each other better. So much that they started a relationship that was also going well. He really liked Lev. Yes, even his being petulant. He called him that day to spend some time together, but had to refuse for the homework he had to do that evening and believe he was sorry too. Being with Lev was relaxing and fun after all, but things become more complicated because of more homework since he was in university. Therefore, they saw each other much less than the year before. He no longer went to the gym either. Lev insisted, however, that he would come there anyway. Yaku knew that he would regret it, as has already happened. In fact, he wanted to change his mind but he insisted so much. In the end he simply closed the phone, obviously knowing another denial would come, and came directly to the door of his apartment proclaiming that he would sleep there. He was a little angry at him deciding that without even warning him, but in the end he just sighed, telling him to do as he likes. It was 11 p.m. in the evening and he was still on the computer writing, leaning on the chest of his boyfriend. He granted him at least the cuddles and therefore decided to put himself there to satisfy him and make him stay leaning on himself, and it was fine, well, until now. Can't you take a break? He didn't see it but he could feel him pouting. If I take a break, you'll make sure I don't come back. No, he sang smiling. Oh, he knew it. Listen, begin the brown head by closing the PC and turning with the body towards him, looking him in the eyes. I too want to spend time with you, okay? And I'm sorry we can't because of my homework. I didn't want to make you come to not make you feel bad, you know? He finished taking his face in his hands. He had a big smile. I know, but I really wanted to be with you a lot. And that's also why I decided to stay here to sleep. Because then I wouldn't still studying at night. He smiled. Exactly. But I could be sleeping. But you would pay attention to me instead of that computer. Again the pout. Don't tell me you're jealous. No. PFF. Don't laugh. I'm not doing it. He was about to do it. He was so stupid. Lev was jealous of an object. But also adorable. I wanted to go for a walk with you later. Lev said, tracing Mori's hips. Oh yeah. Yes. Please. He meant no, really, but it was almost impossible to say no to his puppy eyes and his cute face in his hands. Dot. All right. Yay. The next day he would regret it. They both gone out without changing from their large pajama pants and the simple t-shirt they had in the apartment before, and Lev had said he knew a place to go to be together for a while. He used that excuse to hold Yaku's hand and guide him, probably, as he hummed and rocked the arm that held him back and forth. He always did that. His boyfriend was a giant baby. He had taken him to a nearby beach. There was a slight breeze but it seemed right. It had been a while since they just walked. Oddly, Lev wasn't even talking but he seemed happy, humming a song that only he knew, holding his hand and looking at the sea. What are you thinking about? Yaku asked, looking at him. Oh. You're thinking about something. He stopped taking both of Yaku's hands and looking at him. You know, I miss you. I'm here. I mean at training. Oh. We all miss you. We also miss Kyoru-san and Kai-san. It didn't seem like he was going to cry but he looked melancholy. Do you miss being scolded by us for sucking? He tried to ironize. It was fun to see a short guy like why. Lev. Sorry. It was fun to see you kick me, smiled. Do you enjoy when a person hurts you? I didn't see you like someone into that stuff. Yaku-san. He was embarrassed and it was rare to see the opposite. Yaku was a mess of embarrassment with Lev and it was a small victory to see him all red. I miss you too, he finally said seriously, also with a melancholy smile. You had already improved while I was there but I'm sure that now even more. You never lacked the grit and here comes the red on his cheeks, I'm proud of you. Really? Why do you look so amazed? I don't know. He laughed. Stupid-eyed. He was suffocated by Lev's embrace before completing the insult. He didn't just embrace him, he even lifted him off the ground, forcing him to bind himself to his waist and hold on tight. What the fuck are you doing? Yaku-san, I love you very much. Oh god. He could have died. He hadn't yelled as usual and having said it so suddenly took him a little off guard. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I. Okay, I understand. Enough, please, I'll have a heart attack. He had corked his mouth looking at him, now all red. His heart was going crazy at that exaggerated display of affection. Heck, he was so cute and now he was also smiling as if he knew what he had done to his heart. Put me down. No, you must tell me first too. Maybe Lev had an appreciation kink, it wasn't the first time he wanted compliments, specifically on his part, it also happened during training and he wanted to be rewarded also with stroking on the head. He had a cat boy as a boyfriend, that's what. Then. Okay, he went to his ear but instead of saying something, he made all his weight go backwards making them both fall on the sand. Ouch. Yaku-san. He complained. I told you, you were impertinent, you should have seen it coming. He grunted with sadness but still had his arms around him and buried his face in his chest now. Yaku smiled, stroking his thin silvery hair and occasionally his shoulders. I love you too, he whispered in a low voice, enough to be heard. He hadn't reacted but Yaku didn't think he was offended, after all he didn't even move from the caresses. I want to stay with you forever. Lev declared after 10 minutes of silence. The things he said were so strong. He probably didn't even realize it. They were so determined, as if there was not even a future in which he would never try something for Morisuke or they to break. Yaku liked it. Mori. Lev's spontaneity to say these things made his heart jump and that would have killed him before making them reach there forever. Can we sleep here? No Lev, I won't sleep on sand. Sleep on me. Please, I don't want to go home. And why not? Do you prefer sand to our beautiful soft mattress? Please? No, tomorrow I also have school and I won't be late for your absurd desire. Oh right, okay. He was about to move away from him but Yaku seemed to be consistent with the words he just expressed since when he felt that Lev was about to leave, he tightened his grip. Yaku-san? Maybe we can stay like this a little longer? Now he would have really died of embarrassment. Not that Lev pointed it out or if he did, he just didn't care because he chuckled holding him and saying okay. That evening they stayed there. Warning, this fanfiction does not belong to me, neither does the fan art. Credits to the original artist and author to the fan art and the fanfiction. Haikyuu does not belong to me either. Well, bye children, smiling face with hearts.